Here are 50 amazing facts you didn't know about Geometry Dash 2.2. 2.2's platformer mode might include a local multiplayer. When you go through the dual portal, one icon will be controlled with the arrow keys, while the other would use WASD. The main issue with this is that making alternate controls for mobile devices isn't very straightforward, but it would be awesome if RobTop could make it work because the possibilities are endless. Among the update's new editor features will be the advanced follow trigger, which will allow for so many cool new systems, such as this homing missile mechanic Rob showed off. Imagine something like this being used in a boss fight Extreme Demon. Don't get ideas, Mindcap. There are actually 30 to 40 new fonts coming in 2.2. 2 of them are on screen now, and they actually look... Hey, you take that back. Right now, icons from Geometry Dash World, Meltdown, and Sub-Zero are bugged and unavailable in the main game. This is fixed in 2.2, so we can finally use these beauties. Among the brand new triggers is the area trigger, which will create some really awesome effects depending on the player's position in the level. According to RobTop, this is pretty powerful, so we'll see just what creators will do with it. The trailer for Geometry Dash Sub-Zero was made with Adobe After Effects. This video, on the other hand, was made in Premiere Pro. As much as we know about the 2.2 update, there's still a lot shrouded in mystery. The map is one of the earliest features, and yet we still have no idea what it could be. Rob said it'll mostly consist of user-made levels, but what does that mean? What can we expect from this, and why does this feature need so much art? Why are these deadlocked monsters jumping around this ice area? And what does the map have to do with the tower we saw at the end of the second sneak peek? Unfortunately, we might have to wait a while to see, which leads us to number 8. Did you know that June 9th, 2022 marked 2,000 days since 2.1's release? It sounds crazy, but think about just how long it's been since the wait began. I was in middle school, and now I'm a third through college. But remember, this is also the biggest update in Geometry Dash history, and it's going to completely revolutionize the game. According to RobTop, you can build practically anything using the art in 2.2. Does this mean we'll see an EVW boss fight? Let's hope not. During the development of updates, there's a significant amount of art and other features that RobTop cut from the game since he felt they didn't fit. These 2 level backgrounds never made it to the final build, and while they look pretty cool, I can see why Rob made the decision to leave them out. He also implemented these monsters for 2.2, but they're obviously kinda wacky. And finally, these are some icon sketches Rob made for 2.2 that didn't make the cut. Is that a sock puppet on the right? Guess we'll never know. 2.2 will be the 4th update in a row to add a new game mode, but while most of the community refers to this new vehicle as the Swing Copter based on the game it was inspired by, its official name in Geometry Dash is actually just the Swing. The game mode is honestly really fun. It's just like the dual ball mechanic, but much smoother and more polished. I personally can't wait to see what Demon Swing sections will look like. The mini swing especially will be wild. While tons of people think RobTop should take a well-deserved break after 2.2, he doesn't plan to, because he'll have to rush out a bug fix update right after. According to him, 2.2 will have more bugs than any other game, including Bug for the Sega Saturn. RobTop added almost 700 new colors to the icon kit for 2.2. He ran a poll asking how many options people wanted, and when the results favored more colors, he considered adding almost every one from this massive palette. He narrowed it down considerably, so this is what the color selection screen will look like in 2.2. It's well known that the new update will give players the option to set a custom glow color. We saw this in both sneak peeks, and it's confirmed that you'll be able to use any color 2 you owned as your glow color. But what you may not know is that RobTop also considered asking custom line colors for icons. Most people thought that the custom glow was enough though, so Rob shelved the idea for later. During the development of 2.2, RobTop did a number of live streams on Twitch. That's pretty cool, but he also said that for 2.3, he plans to take requests for in-game features and program them on stream. I cannot wait to milk that for content. I mean, watch those streams like a normal person. After the 2020 icon contest, RobTop had to edit most of the winning icons to work better in-game. Here's an example of a more extreme edit. On the left is Gabriel Dasher's submission, and on the right is Rob's updated version. Pretty cool. For the new godlike rating in 2.2, Rob considered adding some new art for each difficulty phase, which I think looks amazing. The issue though is that this might be confusing to newer players, so he ended up toning it down a bit to look like this, which is most likely what we'll see in-game. Robert DePaula died many years ago and is now a mere puppet controlled by an eldritch demon. There are about 900 new pixel blocks in 2.2, which is completely ridiculous. It's only a matter of time before someone remakes Terraria and Geometry Dash. A while ago, our favorite Robert Top tweeted out an image showing every single new cube icon coming in 2.2. The image was intentionally low quality though, so as to not to spoil anything, but people have figured out what some of them are, such as these 4 cubes on screen. This is the man who's coding 2.2, aka RobTop. He can and will beat you up, so be careful out there. After 2.2's bug fix update, Rob will begin work on 2.3, but he understands that 2.2 has taken way too long, so he wants 2.3 to take 6 months maximum. His plan is to add features one by one, and stopping after a certain amount of time to make sure that it doesn't blow up like 2.2 did. Apparently, there's already a plan for 2.3's list of features. Some of these include sound effect options for platformer mode, a custom art system with whitelisting, and a special platform platformer exclusive game mode, which remains a mystery. However, it might have something to do with these concept images he shared. I'm thinking maybe it'll jump around and smash things, but that remains to be seen. RobTop's parents were actually both horses. He was quite the genetic anomaly. According to Rob, 2.2 will have more stuff than we hoped for, but less than we expect, whatever that might mean. RobTop is the sole developer of Geometry Dash. Nobody works for him. That might change in 2.2 though, since he plans to get a team of employees to help make the game. Finding the right people for the job and training them is a huge commitment that'll take time. Maybe one day this will happen so we can finally see the Anteater update come to life. When you beat a rated Geometry Dash level, you're rewarded with 1 to 10 stars. People have been asking for a while what the reward system for platformer levels will be, and the answer is moons. This will be a brand new collectible to earn alongside stars, coins, user coins, orbs, diamonds, chest keys, shards, and wow, there are way too many collectibles in this game. Anyways, Rob was asking in this Twitter thread what color he should use for these designs, and while he liked some people's ideas, he ultimately settled on blue, which I think is a shame due to how many blue collectibles are already in the game. I'm totally modding in pink moons once the update comes out. Speaking of blue collectibles, diamonds will be a new shop currency in 2.2. You'll have a permanent diamond count as well as spendable diamond gems. The wave and swing game modes were originally disabled in platformer mode since Rob thought they didn't work well, but due to community demand, he re-enabled them. The wave is kinda wonky though, oopsie. A while ago, Rob revealed the art for 30 new gauntlets planned to be released over the course of 2.2. Some of these look really amazing. My personal favorite is the gem gauntlet in the middle. I wonder what kind of levels will be there. This also doesn't include the world, galaxy, and universe gauntlets, which will include some incredible levels such as Lutetia and Planet X. The new keyframe system Rob showed off on YouTube was actually created specifically for explorers, which means that the purple face at the drop will most likely be a boss fight using complex animations not possible in 2.1. The beloved practice music hack is unfortunately not included in 2.2, but RobTop has confirmed that you'll be able to set the menu music and practice music to any song on Newgrounds, which really isn't the same, but it's still pretty neat. I lied, there's also practice music hack in 2.2, awesome. The new spider orb and spider pad used all over the place in Explorers was directly inspired by Omega Falcon, who coded the orb himself. Rob even showed off what would happen if you put 2 spider pads opposite of each other. It just crashes the game. Both 2.2 sneak peeks will include special blocks that reverse your gravity when you hit your head. This feature was actually inspired by a level by Logan the Creator that Rob found in an EVW video. So if you want a new feature, just make a level with it and maybe you'll get lucky. The 2.2 update will include loads of brand new animations. These robot animations will be available to buy with mana orbs, alongside this rolling spider animation. Both the spider and the robot will also have idle animations for platformer mode. There's also new animated effects for levels, such as all of these. The number of new icons coming to 2.2 is more than 2.1's total count, which means that we'll have something like 700 icons or something like that. The first 2.2 sneak peek ended with a preview of an official platformer level, but what you may not know is that Rob actually showed some gameplay of this level. The reason he showed this to us was so we could see how the camera automatically readjusts itself, but we can also see here how the new gameplay direction trigger works. You can use it to have the player stick to walls. And we got this new icon out of it too. Rob made this video to show us what the recent tab might look like in 2.2. Honestly, I think he's being a bit optimistic. Many people worry that the release of 2.2 will break the game's servers with the influx of new players. To combat this, Rob bought a new server that'll be way more powerful, and he plans to move to it soon. We saw some awesome new pixel art in the sneak peeks, but we've also been given previews of some other pixel art. RobTop made this spooky looking cave, and he even built some pixel art on livestream. Apparently Rob works on 2.2 all day every day, so even if it takes a while, it'll be absolutely full of content. This is what the new create menu looks like in 2.2. We can see versus mode, the mysterious map, and a strange event tab whose purpose remains a mystery. There's the safe, which is a place to see old dailies and weeklies, but as of now you won't get extra stars for beating them. We also don't know what this lists tab is for, but it'll likely be a place to create your own level playlists to share with others. The Hall of Fame is also gone now, just because we don't really need it. Here's a reveal of RobTop's handwriting while fixing a 2.2 bug. One of 2.2's new shopkeepers, the mechanic, has a passion for baking, but has buried it deep within due to his parents' disapproval. Or at least I think so, Rob still hasn't made it canon. RobTop has made it clear that 2.2 will contain a ton of new secrets to find. There's these new types of chests, there's secret rooms, new ways to earn shards, and even secret shops. 2.2 will have much better performance than 2.1, which should help people with worse devices. Look behind you. Luckily for us, 2.2 might actually be out pretty soon. Both sneak peeks have been released, and Rob hasn't added any new features any long time. He really is just bug fixing and polishing things, and maybe finishing the official levels. Platform mode especially was full of bugs, so hopefully he's fixed all of those. Last Tuesday, I discovered a backdoor to RobTop's file hosting server, and managed to bypass its security to grant myself unauthorized proxy access to the 2.2 files. And if you don't subscribe in the next 8 seconds, they're all going bye-bye. This is the last fact of the video. See ya!